Hello everybody and welcome back again to Let's Play Baldur's Gate 3. Yes, I'm finally back after my unscheduled hiatus due to, well, my computer having a mental breakdown apparently because, as I mentioned in one of my previous videos, it was just a rebooting every time I was trying to play this game. I did explain it in more detail on my channel page, which, by the way, if you haven't seen it, you should always check out my community tab on my channel if, I don't make my schedule for some reason, because I will always make some kind of announcement about delays and stuff. But the summary is basically that I gave up on trying to fix a problem and instead bought a new computer. Which might sound a little bit extreme, but I was planning to buy a new one anyway. I was planning to do it in a few months after my move, but now I did it a bit earlier, so we can continue to play this game. And yeah, my new computer is running fine, and now I can actually turn all the graphical settings up to maximum, and it's still running smooth as butter, so that's a plus. I mean, my old computer was like 6 years old, and considering that, it was still working well enough. I mean, I could play newish games like Cyberpunk 2077, not on the highest graphical settings, but on good ones. But this one is obviously much better, so at least we have that to enjoy now. But yeah, let's just move on after our little pause here. We are still exploring the goblin camp. We just talked to one of these goblin wizards, I suppose. And yeah, we haven't actually looked at all of this stuff yet, I think. There is another book over here that I haven't read yet, and I guess I will pick up this one. We did read that one already, I believe, but let's see what this is all about. Few try to understand the weave, a true pity, for only they who are truly attuned to the weave can rightly call themselves spellcasters. Thus comes the question, what is the weave? It is an essential element of the universe. It runs through everything in unseen threads. It is what makes magic possible. It is also, though I will not go into further detail here, the goddess Mystra herself. See Magic of the Weave, Mystra and the Spell Plague. The weave isn't magic precisely, rather it is the raw material from which magic is woven, not entirely unlike how a collection of threads is shaped and formed into a garment. Those with the necessary talent and skill can manipulate the weave and perform magic by casting spells. Developing the skill takes years of learning and constant practice. You might have heard of those who can cast spells because they are born with an innate connection to the weave, commonly called sorcerers, or worse, because they struck a bargain with an otherworldly creature, also known as warlocks. It's interesting that this sentence implies that, warlocks are worse, but sorcerers are also kind of bad. Because, the warlocks are worse than sorcerers, but it's not a good thing to be a sorcerer for some reason. Do not be deceived. Their magic is unpredictable, uncontrolled, and in some cases not even rightfully theirs. No, to truly know and manipulate the weave is an art, but those wizards who master it will know the limitless power and beauty the weave provides. I bet a wizard wrote this, right? And he doesn't like warlocks and sorcerers, those guys who can do it just because they're born with it. I mean, I can understand why he wouldn't like warlocks if they make like a deal with a devil or something, but I mean, the sorcerer can't be blamed for being born with it, right? But okay, pretty interesting. This does answer some of the questions I had about magic. Magic and the weave, an introduction. Sure. Oh, I can't actually take this? But I mean, there isn't actually anyone around, right?
Careful footwork.
I may as well take it. Oh well, someone might see it. Not sure who's actually around to look at it. Because I'm not seeing anyone up here who is moving. Maybe some people at the bottom can actually look up here. But whatever, let's just continue. Wonder if we can jump over to the other side here. Probably can. Yep, we totally can. Well, Shadowheart might not be able to, but
Moving in.
no problem. I'm really only here to look at, you know, whatever we got
Something
here.
good here, I
The
hope.
chest. Okay, some valuable stuff. I'll take it. And yeah, that's all. So back we go.
Should get started.
And apparently Shadowheart made it after all. Alright. What do you mean can't go there? I think Shadowheart is blocking my path. So you will have to go here first.
I'm ready.
Probably. Okay. In that case, you have to jump over here. There we go.
At least things have stayed interesting.
That's how it works.
Shouldn't
Now,
have
let's
messed
move on. Yes, we looked at all of this already. Let's not wake up these guys again. We have more sleeping people over here.
That wall's barely holding together.
Ooh, what do we got here? Secret door? Not really, but a cracked wall. Well, let's see if we can destroy it. No. Oh no! I woke up someone again.
Killing me. What is all that noise?
I'm
As the
sorry.
symbol glows, power courses
Yeah,
through you.
great. Now I have to convince him
Authority.
to. Okay, this time I only have the option to persuade or to use illicit wisdom. Again, let's just use persuasion. Okay, it's pretty standard difficulty. We can use guidance. Let's do it. There we go.
Happily. But the next noisy bastard that comes through here gets gutted.
Yeah, I mean, if I want to break down this wall, that'll probably make some noise, but I'm not sure how to destroy it anyway. Let's take a look at it. Oh. Slashing immunity, piercing resistance. It's basically immune against everything except force. Force. I don't think I have anything of that sort. I don't know, do you have something? I don't think so. I think Gale may have some spells that use force. But I don't think I have any on me at the moment.
My faith will guide me.
So, I may have to return here with Gale in my party because I think he does have force-based spells. I need to check that out. But okay, I will keep this in mind, and
Let's move.
we will come back here some other time. Okay,
Light on
again,
my feet.
let's give these guys a wide berth. Don't want to wake them up again. We have another broken bridge over here. Oh, but this one is a much wider gap. Yeah, I can't make that a jump, but maybe one of my companions can do it, like Garlic. You're a good jumper, right? Big strong girl, there we go, you can do it. Nice. Okay, so you can quickly explore this place. There we go. Something of value. And yep, there's definitely more stuff over there as well. Sure. We can take this and maybe throw it around. Speaking of which, I think I want to give you some weapon. I have to look at my inventory. I also wanted to go back and take a look at the inventory of the trader, because apparently he has some useful stuff that I didn't buy last time. Well, there's a bunch of stuff down here. So yeah, I think we have picked up everything of use here. Now let's return to the others. Alright, I hope you can make the jump back as well. Piece of cake. Look at that.
All's well that ends. Not as bad as it could have.
Now, let's see what else we got here. I don't need another torch. I'm going to leave this here.
I wonder if the gods are watching me.
A dragon egg mushroom. Oh, well, how did you manage to grab that? But good thing you were able to. And another dragon egg mushroom. Okay. And now we're going back down again. Sure. Oh, I think this is like the chicken run maze, right? Is there anything here we want to take a look at? Have we talked to this guy before?
I want to have a word.
Warlock Gurg. Don't remember him.
Think the Absolute wants me to have another drink?
Probably. Okay, but he doesn't really have anything of value to say. Ooh, well, there might be some interesting stuff over here. Let's check that out too. Okay, gotta go all the way around here. Yep, more paintings. Valley with brook. Again, no idea if these have any value. I mean, they have value, I presume, but I'm not sure if we can use them for anything but selling. Not sure if we will ever have like a house where we can put them. Probably not. And what is that? A Shabbat Dusk.
That's curious.
And a dirt mount. Alright. Ooh. More scrolls that I at some point really need to start using. And a silver ingot. Alright. And that seems to be all. Okay, I think the trader is actually pretty close by, so I guess we will pay him another visit. And then I think we're probably done, at least with like the outside of this place. After that we probably have to go inside. And yeah, there's another book I haven't read yet, but first let's talk to
I got stuff if you got coin.
The trader guy. Let me see what you have. Right, I think people told me to buy this one for Karlak in particular. So that's what I will do. Also, I can sell you a bunch of stuff that I found since we spoke the last time, apparently. Because I'm pretty sure I would have sold him all of this already if I had it on me the last time. Ritual stuff. Yes, none of this is needed anymore. Yeah, the next time I'm in camp, I really need to look at some of my equipment here. I may want to distribute at least some of it. Also, do we have some crap that I can sell? I mean, all of this can go away, right? I'm going to keep the paintings for now. But I think all of this I can just sell. Okay. I have 2 shovels. Shovels friend finder. The shovels can be used to dig up wondrous bounties hidden beneath the earth. Why? Why does this have a special name? Does this actually find anything special, or is it just a normal shovel like this one? I have no idea. It's confusing. But okay. Now let's get this one. What does this? It's not even that expensive, so I will take it. Yeah, I think that's all I wanted to do here.
Get moving. I've got other customers.
I don't see any other customers though. Just saying. Anyway. Karlek. Oh dear, I should sort that stuff next time. I'm in my inventory. So the question is, do I have to equip it? I think she's just throwing stuff from her inventory, right? So maybe I should take this stuff, because I don't think throwing this will be of much use. And the arrows are for me anyway, so you will have to give those to me. So yeah, I'm just going to leave it in her inventory and you can just throw it, right? Because the great axe is a better weapon just by the mere stats, as far as I can tell. Okay, I'm going to just keep it in inventory for now. And she has like a bunch of other weapons that I may want to sell at some point. Okay, now let's
What do we have here?
look at that. Oh well, okay, Karlek, you can read it. That's fine. A series of recipes accompanied by anecdotes about the meals in question. This is a twist on the traditional dwarven eglach stew. Those non-dwarven who can't translate that, don't bother. No point frightening yourselves. Just make sure that once you've burned the alcohol away, do not add the drider venom. Substitute it with some other sour, whatever agrees with your milky constitution. Okay, so dwarven people drink like poison? As to how I discovered this one, back during my watchman days, a drow thief I caught spiked my supper. The look on his face when I quaffed it down was near as good as the stew. Okay. The Purge Palette, Midwinter Edition. I mean, there's like another book somewhere around here, is it not? Can't really see it though. I can take it, but I can't read it. I think it's over here. Missives of Candlekeep. Yes, I want to read that as well. A select collection of the most notable letters sent from Candlekeep. Many are dry reports of celestial movements or incomprehensible details of arcane rituals. However, this letter catches your eye. Oh, I have seen this before. Yes. Pretty sure we've seen this before. And there's another one. The Mortal View Eyewitness Accounts of the Ballspawn Crisis. Again, this seems very familiar. The guild seal on the inside of the cover belongs to a printmaking collective in Baldur's Gate. Of course, I remember, knew the second the girl was walking that she'd be trouble. Yes, I think we've seen this already. Okay.
What to do?
So, I think we may have seen everything on the outside, which means we now probably have to go into the keep, which I guess would be over here.
Moving
I mean,
ahead.
can we just walk through the front door? Only one way to find out, I suppose.
We didn't get out of there cold, did
I guess I haven't talked to this guy yet.
No, go inside. Inside. Boring.
Boring, but I can go inside if I want to, right? If you're not going to get hostile if I try to do that. I mean, they probably would tell me. Because if that's the only reason not to go inside, it's boring.
Give it a shot.
I will take my chances.
Bloody racket.
Okay, I can just go inside.
Oh, come on now. They're just having a bit of fun.
Aye, so much fun that those
Ooh.
thieves almost got past.
We got 'em now, eh? And once the whelp starts singing, we'll know who sent them.
Aye, might be we'll pay him a visit in return. That'll be some real fun.
Alright, clearly they're talking about some prisoner. Not sure which one. It might be Volo.
As if mingling with a horde of goblins wasn't bad enough. Let's do what we have to do, then get out of here.
Apparently, Shadowheart is more concerned about the fact that this is like a former Selûne temple than the fact that it's overrun by goblins. Not your usual haunt, I take it. You don't have to tell me twice. Yeah, I guess you don't usually come to places like this, right?
Quite the understatement, but yes. Let's not linger in this place any more than necessary.
Alright.
Oi! Ain't no party in here. We're doing the Absolute's work.
So I've been told.
State your business.
But that's
now.
why we're here.
As the symbol glows, power courses through you. Authority.
Okay, what are my options here? Oh, quite a few. Again, an illicit option. I'm not here to talk to a lowly god. Deception, I've got an audience with the one in charge. Very convincing. Intimidation, you don't need to know about my business move. Detect thoughts. I mean, thanks to my new smart making headband, this is actually a viable option now. They seem ready to attack, be the one to strike first. Now let's try to detect thoughts. And we can add more bonuses to it. Difficulty isn't too terrible. Let's try it. There we go. I could have done that even without the headband, I think.
Can't be here to see the true souls. Those types don't even bother to wait.
So I should have just forced my way through. Anyway, now I can use this information to convince her, I guess. I'm here to see the true souls. Do you want to keep them waiting? Yes.
Well, I didn't say that. But you'll need to be more specific, mate. Absolute's blessed us with 3. You here
Right.
to see Priestess Gut, Boss Ragslin, or the Drow?
I guess primarily the priestess, right? Because we want to see if she has a cure for us. I do want to see the other 2 as well, though. But let's start with the priestess.
Do you now? Might feel different once she puts a burning brand to ya. She's through the main doors. Just follow the smell of burnt goblin arse.
Okay. Thanks, will do.
Bloody racket.
Oh, come on now. They're just having a bit
Can I
of
talk
fun.
to these guys?
Aye, so much fun.
Being boozing won't make the branding go any easier. I tried.
I didn't actually drink anything, so not sure what you're smelling. It's not me. Unless one of my companions had like a little secret sip.
Forgive the reception, eh, mate? Had some intruders a while back, can't be too careful.
Okay, well, tell me more about these intruders. Was there a druid among them?
A druid? Can't be sure. Got one of them chained up below, though.
Oh.
Just follow the hollering.
Alright.
Bloody racket.
That's at least a clue.
Now. They're just having a bit of fun.
Aye, so much fun that those thieves
Anyway, I
almost
think
got
they're just
past.
repeating the same
We
dialogue.
got 'em now, eh? And once the whelp starts
Oh, smell that meat sizzling. Can't tell if it's the branding or the party.
Making me bloody hungry either way.
Okay. Yeah, there's quite the party outside, and they are roasting a dwarf apparently.
It's good you ain't causing trouble. Boss means business now he's got the absolute in his ear.
Alright, which boss are you talking about? We have 3 of them apparently. Can't be the priestess, I suppose. Anyway. Let's keep moving. Well, there's something going on here.
That's because she chose me. You're not worthy yet.
Let's have a look at this.
Smells like burnt flesh in here.
Oh yeah, it's literally a branding.
Are you ready for the absolute mark on your flesh?
Yeah. And then I'll hear her voice.
You're too feeble. Her voice is a blade. It'd cut your brain to bits.
Great. I mean, I have heard her voice already. I think it was her voice that we heard when we entered the temple for the first time. Yeah, look at them. They're all lining up here, getting branded.
Flesh. Her voice purifies your mind.
Interesting.
The absolute loves us. She loves me. You lot ain't proved yourselves yet.
Okay. Fair enough. But okay, let's go and talk to True Soul Gut.
Now here's somebody special. The Absolute has touched you, hasn't she? Priestess Gut needs to touch you too. Hold out your arm so I can mark your flesh.
Okay, so you would put the brand on my arm, not on my face, right? I wouldn't want you to ruin my nice tattoo. Why should I let you brand me? I assume this mark has a purpose. I'm not letting you burn me for life on a whim. I'm here to spill your guts across the floor. Yeah, does this mark have any purpose?
Shows our devotion to the Absolute. These maggots see how strong we are with her guidance. Whole camp will be branded soon, and you should be too. You ready?
What if I don't want to?
This'll sting.
Actually, I'd rather not go through with this. I mean, it's just a brand, right? This isn't like something that will actually affect her in some form, I believe. But I may want to think about this, because I'm not sure if there are any ramifications of taking this brand.
Maybe you don't need it. After all, you're special, ain't you? Like me.
She probes your
Yes,
mind,
I'm very special.
tangling your thoughts with hers. A familiar sensation. She too carries a parasite.
Interesting.
Darkness seems to swallow the temple, leaving you with a vision of the goblin priestess receiving instruction from a handsome young man, one of the chosen. The vision dissolves away. You stand before the goblin priestess in the temple once again.
Okay, so we can connect with her via the tadpole. Push deeper into her mind, sever the connection. I mean, this might yield some interesting secrets, so sure, let's try to push deeper.
Her faith floods into you, a tide of shuddering ecstasy. Her tadpole nestles within that mania, secure, hidden.
I feel you in there. Digging around. Works both ways. And I saw some weird shadows swimming around in your head just now.
Did you?
Maybe I can help with that. Us true souls gotta look out for one another.
Do you think you can fix whatever's causing those shadows? There's a creature inside my head. Can you help with that? Any help would be appreciated. I need a healer. Can we talk privately? This is a sensitive matter. Yeah, I don't know. Can you fix this?
With the Absolute's will, I can fix anything.
Right.
Let's deal with this in my chapel. It's private. Don't want this lot interfering with true soul business.
Priestess,
Souls are infected
we
like
want
us.
the mark.
Yeah.
Well, apparently she has a tadpole as well. Okay, anyway, apparently we're supposed to follow her now.
Had our Nautiloid not been attacked.
Let's do it. Oh, she just closed the door behind her. Anyway, let's talk to her again.
Oi, come here. Ready to clear your head?
Yes, I'm ready. What exactly are you going to do? Change of plan. I'm going to kill you. Yeah, can you give me any details on what you are trying to do here first?
Whatever the Absolute tells me to.
Great.
Don't worry, she loves you. I can tell.
Well, I mean, this is obviously fishy as hell. And I don't feel good about the chances about this, whatever she's trying to do here. So from my personal player's perspective, I would say we should totally nope out of this and leave this person behind or just kill her, because we kind of want to do this anyway at some point, right? But I think that Artemis probably isn't completely uninclined to try this, because, well, first of all, here's the thing. At some point, we kind of have to start pursuing some of our options here, right? When, what's-his-face, Raphael appeared and offered us his miracle cure in exchange for some unspecific deal, we were all like, nah, we don't need to take this deal. We have other options, and we want to try these options first. But that's kind of pointless if we don't actually try any of these options, right? So at some point we have to actually, you know, take a risk and maybe go through with one of these different possibilities. Now, that doesn't mean that we have to jump on absolutely every opportunity and take absolutely every option that is offered to us. Obviously, there has to be some kind of risk assessment, specifically like the risk of that, I don't know, operation or method compared to the likelihood of success. And if it's a good ratio, then maybe we should at least try that method. Now, I would say the risk success ratio in this case is probably not great, but it's also not terrible, because first of all, they clearly have this connection to the Absolute, and we're not entirely sure what the Absolute is and how she is connected to all of this, but she is connected to it somehow. So, you know, these people actually may have some knowledge about all of this that we do not have. So, on that account, this isn't too terrible. And yes, I mean, this weird goblin witch doctor lady seems very off-putting, obviously. But I think for Artemis this isn't really such a big issue, because she has this, you know, tribal, shamanic priestess vibe. And that's probably something that Artemis is very familiar with from, you know, where she's from, in the wilderness. There are no, you know, fancy schmancy highbrow wizards in shiny robes around there. If you need healing, you go to some grumpy old woman that has necklaces made of bones and feathers, and they can heal you with some sort of rustic magic or whatever, right? So, you know, someone like this goblin priestess here is probably something that Artemis has encountered before. Maybe not goblins, but, you know, other people. Heck, for all I know, Artemis' mother might be some kind of shamanic priestess, right? And sure, some of these crones might be evil or a hack or whatever, but you shouldn't just judge them by their covers. So the fact that this is some weird goblin witch probably isn't really that much of a deal breaker for Artemis. So I guess she's willing to give this a try. This is familiar to her, you know, this kind of magic and this kind of I don't know, procedure that she might be suggesting here. And like I said, she has clearly some sort of connection to the Absolute or whatever's going on here, so there might be at least some chance that this can lead to an actual healing. Now, like I said, as a player, I'm pretty sure that this is not going to work, and that, in fact, none of the options that we are currently offered is going to heal us, because that's probably something for later in the game. But Artemis will have to try some of these options at some point. Also, if it doesn't work, well, I mean, they're goblins. In that case, we just have to fight them, which at some point we may have to anyway. So if we want to try this method, we have to do it now, because later we may actually want to kill her anyway. So sure, I guess we will try this against my personal better judgment, but, you know, Artemis is willing to give this a try. So let's do it.
Don't want a crowd of gawpers. Everybody else needs to leave.
Oh, great. So apparently I have to be here on my own. Oh, that is slightly unsettling, but okay. I guess we will do that. And they have already uncoupled my other companions, so
Up to.
I guess you can wait for me on the outside, but don't move away too far.
Shouldn't have wished to live in more interesting times.
If I call for you, I may need your assistance here. All right, now let's do it.
Ready to clear your head?
Yes, I'm ready. What exactly are you going to do? Chain of plan, I'm going to kill you. Yes, can you please at least give me some details about what you want to do here?
Whatever the Absolute tells me to. Don't worry, she loves you.
Okay.
I can tell.
She's just going to say the same dialogue again. Okay, sure. I'm ready, I suppose.
Smart. All you need to do is open yourself to the Absolute. And I'll do the rest.
What does that
Don't
even
want
mean?
anyone peeping on private matters. So... there we go.
This is not troubling at all.
And safe. Secret?
No, is
Psionic
that?
feelers creep across your mind like a pickpocket's fingers seeking flaws in fabric.
Okay, I can try to look into her mind again. Seal your mind against the intrusion, allow her to rummage through your memories. Okay, she's trying to look into my thoughts now. Which I guess I have to do if I want to go through with her method, right? So, sure, let's do it.
Sifting deeper, she sees the mind flayer holding a wriggling tadpole to your eye. And then the vision lurches, and you are looking through her eyes as a tadpole squirms into her skull.
Yeah, she has one too.
Ouch. We need to fish that thing out before it eats any important parts of your brain.
Yeah, but I mean, you have one as well. Do you know that? Then get it out of me. I still have my senses. I'll find another way to deal with it. Pretty sure one of those parasites is squirming in your head too. I've heard enough. Time to die. Yeah, you have one in your head as well. Are you aware of that?
No. It's messing with your brain. You're seeing things, probably hearing voices too. Yeah?
I mean, yes, I think that's kind of one of the consequences of having these tadpoles. Okay, either she's denying that she has one, or she doesn't know. Which, again, is not exactly giving me confidence in her methods here, but, well, I mean, we made it this far. I guess we will go through with it now, so get it out of me, I suppose.
Don't you worry. I've got everything I need to fix you. Might get a bit messy, though.
Of course. I'm ready. Give me a little time to prepare. What exactly does your plan involve? I don't think so. Time to die. Again, can you give me some specifics at least?
It involves you putting your trust in the Absolute. Simple.
That is frustratingly vague. So yeah, whatever. Let's just get this over with.
You won't regret this.
I most
Being a
certainly
true
do,
soul,
but still.
You know the Absolute don't like to touch nothing unclean. So drink this.
Meaning what?
It'll purify ya.
You recognize telltale flecks of werejackal blood. It's a potion of sleep.
Oh, great. That'll put me to sleep. Are you trying to trick me? Drink the potion. I'm not drinking that. Yes, that will put me to sleep, apparently.
I ain't deceiving nobody. I'm trying to help.
Drink the potion. I don't think so. You're finished. I'm not drinking that. I mean, this is getting shadier and shadier. On the other hand, it makes kind of sense to put your patient to sleep before an operation. So, yeah, if I want to go through with that, I guess I gotta drink the potion. Alright, let's do it. If anything, I'm curious to see what she's going to do if she's not going to heal me. I mean, if she wanted to kill me, she would have just given me some poison that would actually kill me and not put me to sleep.
Sweet dreams. I'll see your ugly mug on the other side.
Okay, so...
Wakey, wakey.
What are you doing?
Don't bother struggling. You ain't going
Oh,
nowhere.
great. Of course. Of course, it was a trap. Well, we gave it a shot.
The Absolute wants to know all about that critter in your head.
What do you mean?
So start talking.
Okay, so apparently I overestimated what the Absolute knows about the tadpoles. Since it seemed that they can control people via tadpoles, they knew more about it. But apparently that's not the case. I was abducted, a mind flayer infected me with this thing. You're out of luck. I don't know any more about it than you do, apparently so. I'll make you pay for this, goblin. Yeah, I don't think I know any more about this than you do. I wouldn't have come here if I did.
Liar! We've both seen the monster that put it there, and I know what happens next.
Set me free now. Weren't you supposed to be helping me? Yeah, that's not going to happen. You are infected, it's going to happen to you too. Yes, apparently she is in fact unaware of this.
Stop trying to confuse me. You're a liar. Everything's clear since the Absolute chose me. You're the one that's broken. Do you even know who you are anymore?
Nothing's changed. I'm in control. I have power. Something's changing in me. I know I'm going to kill you. How about that? I mean, yes, I do have powers, like the illicit powers, but I don't need to tell her that. Nothing has changed at all.
Maybe that's what the creature wants you to think. It's gonna start eating your flesh too, changing you. And eventually your skull will split and you'll cough up a mess of tentacles.
I mean, so they say, but it hasn't happened so far, so it's at least possible that it's not going to happen at all. Then stop this, heal me. No, I'm not going to let that happen. You won't live to see it, trust me. Yeah, if you can heal me, why don't you just do it then?
Stop it! Why would I want to do that? I'm gonna keep you here so I can see every gory detail and hear every whimper and scream.
Alright, so yeah, this didn't work out at all. If I do transform, you'd be my first meal. Probably?
Not likely. You're forgetting one thing. I've got the Absolute to protect me. But you're on your own. Nothing more than a skin suit for that monster inside you. You're gonna be my new pet. A ferocious squiddy. All for myself.
You test the weight of the chains, looking for weak points.
Acrobatics. Dislocate your wrist and wriggle free. Okay, I have good acrobatics. Or I can just use strength. Okay, so, apparently she's going to keep me here as like a test subject, but she also has a tadpole, and she just thinks that somehow she's special, beloved by the Absolute, but in reality she just has like the same condition as I have, and she just doesn't realize it. Okay, so obviously she couldn't heal us even if she wanted to, and clearly she doesn't want to. But sure, we have good odds here. Let's try this. Oh, of course, I don't have the help of my companions anymore. I wonder what happened to my companions anyway. But first, let's try to get out of here if we can. All right, that's just about enough.
You slipped free of the chains.
Very nice. Okay, and now I'm all on my own in this cell. Ask Goblin Priestess for help. Yeah, that didn't work at all. But okay, I guess the next order of business is trying to escape. By the way, where are my companions? Can I just switch? Okay, they're just waiting in front of that room apparently. So, as far as I can tell, I have two options. I can try to escape on my own, or maybe I can use my companions to rescue me. But either way, I guess that'll have to wait until the next episode. We're going to make a cut here, and yeah, we will see what we can do about this unfortunate situation the next time. So for now, let's call this a day. As always, thank you for watching, and see you again next time.